Congratulations to the following Wisconsin FFA Foundation Scholarship recipients, and thank you to the many sponsors supporting this opportunity for FFA members. Animart is an international animal health supplier that provides veterinary supplies, show equipment, and supplies to dairy and livestock producers. This year's scholarship recipients are Bailey Post of the Kewanee FFA chapter and Bobby Killian Hovey of the Sauk Prairie FFA chapter. Formed to honor the founders of the Blaine's Farm and Fleet Company, the two scholarship recipients of the Blaine Supply Scholarship are Bradley Griswold of the Oconomowoc FFA chapter and Thomas Larson of the Viroqua FFA chapter. Formed in 1993, Cooperative Resources International, or CRI, became the nation's first agricultural holding cooperative. CRI has generously chosen to award 2 scholarships to students pursuing a career in the dairy industry. Recipients are Sarah Witt of the Brookwood FFA chapter and Elizabeth Benversi of the Kiel FFA chapter. Equity Cooperative Livestock Sales Association helps producers market, manage, and finance their agricultural businesses. Equity is proud to support a healthy future for Wisconsin's agricultural economy by supporting FFA members furthering their education. This year's scholarship recipients are Cadence Walsh of the Mauston FFA chapter and Valerie Ponterio of the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Growmark Incorporated uses a network of supply and grain cooperatives to provide products and services to member owners and customers. They award a scholarship each year to a member attending or planning to attend a 2-year program who is a son or daughter of a Growmark customer or employee. This year's scholarship recipients are Angela Bach from the Beaver Dam FFA chapter and Eric Gilbertson of the River Valley FFA chapter. Both Production Solutions was founded in 1938 in Green Bay. They serve clients through strategic planning, consulting, and engineering to meet their needs of infrastructure, development, environmental stewardship, and production processes. The scholarship recipients are Connor Moore from the Blackhawk FFA chapter and Kramer Endres from the Lodi FFA chapter. Star Blends is a leading livestock and companion animal feed manufacturer and supplier of complete feeds to enhance the health, well-being, and performance of animals. Star Blends is proud to offer a scholarship to assist a student majoring in animal science, dairy science, agricultural business, or agricultural economics with a focus on sales, livestock, or animal nutrition. This year's scholarship recipient is Aaron Zimmerman from the Spencer FFA chapter. The WPS Farm Show food vendors are several ag industry groups who sell food at the WPS Farm Show every year in Oshkosh. They have decided to donate a portion of their proceeds in the form of a scholarship to a student who will pursue a career in agriculture. The scholarship recipient is Sigrid Arneson from the Stoughton FFA chapter. Collegiate FFA UW-Madison chapter supports 2 scholarships. One is awarded to a student pursuing a bachelor's degree at UW-Madison, and the other to a student enrolled in the Farm and Industry short course. The scholarship recipients are Kelly Wilford of the Mishicot FFA chapter and Derek Campius of the Laconia FFA chapter. Arnold Cordes gave many years of his life to the FFA. He served as an agricultural education instructor, agricultural education consultant at the Department of Public Instruction, State FFA Executive Secretary, and the founder of the Wisconsin FFA Foundation. This year's Arnold and Catherine Cordes Endowment Scholarship is awarded to Marlena Wagner of Lena. Mr. Staller was an agribusiness instructor and FFA advisor for 11 years at Janesville Parker High School. During his next 27 years of service to the National FFA organization, his leadership helped to streamline national operations and assemble a world-class staff of professionals. The Bernie and Marty Staller Endowment Scholarship recipient is Erica Lamers of the Brilliant FFA chapter. The Dr. Virgil and Ann Martison Endowment Scholarship has been established to support students who plan on teaching agricultural education. This scholarship honors the many tireless hours the Martinsons have given to Wisconsin agricultural education. This year's scholarship recipient is Kaylin Lund of the Stoughton FFA chapter. The Elstad brothers were former dairy producers from northwestern Wisconsin and wanted to make a contribution to assist students with their education. This year's Elstad Brother Endowment Scholarship recipient is Bradley Warmka of the Waupun FFA chapter. Peter, George, and Jim Van Wyken, along with Jim's wife, Naji, chose to honor the Van Wyken brothers' parents by establishing the John and Hattie Van Wyken Memorial Fund. This year's scholarship recipient is Cole Anderson of the Freedom FFA chapter. Kenneth K. Heidemann enjoyed raising and picking strawberries on his farm in Clintonville and raised show horses in his later years in Kentucky. He believed his farm upbringing contributed significantly to his life and wished to provide advanced educational opportunities to young people who came from similar backgrounds. The Kenneth K. Heidemann Endowment Scholarship recipient is Jamie Gilbertson of the Marshfield FFA chapter. Louis M. Sassman was a state supervisor of agricultural education and state FFA advisor in Wisconsin for many years. A memorial scholarship fund was established by his family with the cooperation of the Kiwanis Club of downtown Madison. This year's scholarship recipient is Ethan Giebel of the Mauston FFA chapter. Mr. Dean P. Gagnon and Miss Mary Elstad Gagnon have been longtime supporters of agricultural education and FFA. They are both former Wisconsin state staff members. As a result of their service in the Peace Corps, they firmly believe in assisting minorities that are pursuing careers in agriculture. This year's scholarship recipient is Sarah Shimshak of the Lodi FFA chapter. Matt Anderson was a true friend of the Wisconsin Association of FFA. He inspired many FFA members as he served as the Wisconsin FFA president in 2006 and 2007. Though his life was tragically cut short in a farm accident, Matt's legacy lives on through the endowment that his family established, and many people across the state still continue to support. This year's scholarship recipients are Aaron Prunjinsky of the Cochrane Fountain City FFA chapter, Sydney Endres of the Lodi FFA chapter, Gaves Rabb of the New Richmond FFA chapter, and Stephanie Kopenhafer of the Wanawak Center FFA chapter. Mr. Rodney O. Kittleson, president of the 1935 Wisconsin State FFA officer team, had a distinguished career in the FBI, and later as a long-standing member of Monroe's legal community. Through his endowment, many FFA members from the city of Monroe and Greene County continue to receive educational support. This year's scholarship recipient is Maria Eberle from the Monroe FFA chapter. Congratulations to all our scholarship recipients